The best years of your life are when you're young. You ain't scared of anyone. You think you're going to rule the world, you think you can score goals against anyone. And I went into the World Cup knowing that give me a chance and I'll score, and that's just wasn't a brashness or wasn't arrogant. I didn't tell people, I just felt it. That's what I'm here to do, that's what I can do, and that's what I've done. It's a normal thing really, and that's how it felt. It's only when you look back and think, oh, I did that when I was 18. It's pretty young, but as I say, I think that works to your advantage in a way. When you're young, you think you can do anything. Well, I can recall it now because I've seen it loads of times on the telly, but if you'd asked me what happened straight after the game, I would have struggled to think exactly how, where I controlled the ball and how many players I beat or anything else like that. Obviously now I know all too well what happened, and the ball by Beckham, and the first touch was good. Took it away from the defender and managed to shrug him off and use my pace to get past him, and then it felt normal at the time, but now you look back on the replays and you can't believe how deep the centre half was. But by that time I'd built so much momentum, I could have gone anywhere and got past him really. He was in a pretty impossible position to defend, and took it to the side of him and then obviously finished it pretty well. So it was a great moment in my career so early. It was a fantastic day. Losing to Argentina in that '98 World Cup was tough. We had an experienced team, a good team, but an experienced team. I think it was the end of the road for many of the players. So when we played Argentina 4 years later in the next World Cup, there weren't too many of us left, that had experienced that defeat. But certainly, whoever you play in the World Cup, whoever you play, full stop, you want to win. And obviously a nation like Argentina with a great tradition of football, having beaten us prior, last World Cup, yeah, we were desperate to win. As we all know, in the World Cup, you get one shot at it really, knockout football, and sometimes the best team don't win. That's not to say we were the best team, but we were better than Argentina when we got knocked out in '98. We had to defend for an hour with 10 men and got beat on penalties. Granted, we were not as good as Brazil when we got knocked out in Japan. It's all ifs, buts and whys and everything else. But no, we certainly had a strong team over them years, and the current England team is probably not quite as strong, and we're all keeping our fingers crossed that we can start unearthing some more top players to go and take us to these tournaments with a chance again.